Hello, good morning.
Morning. Yes, Police Complaints Authority.
Yes, hello, good morning again. Please help me. Over a prolonged period of time, on an ongoing basis, I continue to be menaced by rogue criminals subjected to
Hold on a
violence.
minute. Hold on. Complaints getting.
Yes, hello, good morning. I was explaining that over a prolonged period of time, on an ongoing basis, I continue to be menaced by rogue criminal elements subjected to violence. Despite repeated reports to the police, I receive no support nor redress.
What station?
This would be West End.
Western Police Station.
Yes.
What criminal attacks that you had?
What, sorry?
You were assaulted, you were
Yes,
robbed.
yes, yes. The
You
most
was what? Robbed or attacked? What went on?
I was assaulted. The most
Okay.
recent
By whom? By whom?
some like young unruly hooligans. They belong to some Sakis football club. They attend the training sessions every weekend at a nearby park. It's somewhat outside their community, but it's within my community. But they have
It's not any training sessions.
sorry.
It's from your community?
Not immediately. I'm from Dego Martins. They're also from Dego Martin, but I live in Diamond Vale. I was
But
able.
the person who in charge of the football group, you had any word with him at all?
The coach, very little interaction because when they took it to another extreme by trespassing on my property, what they would have done, they would have breached my fence, my wall. I discovered them after hearing my voices on my porch. The items on my porch, one of them, like furniture, one of them was opened. I discovered that later too. And I sought to confront them, and in confronting them, I interacted with the coach.
What the coach said?
The coach, he directed me to the police. I don't know him. I don't know any of them really, yeah?
When you made a report to the police?
This would have been 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Because I've been making the reports and been dismissed more or less, I sought to confront them and make a citizen's arrest, and they assaulted me. But they had been doing that before. They had been hurling missiles.
We cannot citizens arrest like that, okay? Because you would be assaulting the children like that. That's a matter for the police to deal with. All right. Now the thing about it is that.
But in the past, they've been hurt.
You made a report to the police, right?
Yes, but
they give you a receipt.
They did not give me a receipt. But in any case, the report could not be located, and that is along with the ticket issued by the medical institution. My USB.
Which medical institution?
This would have been St. James Medical Complex.
Okay. Don't worry, the police will have to go and collect one. They will have the medical complex will have a record of you coming in. Alright?
Right.
Now the thing about it is that did you make another report then?
Another report?
Yeah, if it is the case, I'll locate that first report.
The first report, the thing is, before I made that report, I was chased from the station. An officer, he told me, get the hen Satan, go home and pray.
What was missing from your hand?
Sorry, was that?
Anything was missing from your hand at all?
What did you ask me?
When the boys and them enter your premises, was anything missing at all?
I explained that I can't speak to that. I explained what I noticed, that an item was opened, right?
Okay, but
I can't speak, yes. But they had never ventured to actually find themselves on my property. So they just, continue to be emboldened. And I am on the back foot repeatedly. And in the past, they have hurled missiles at me. So it wasn't the first time there on Saturday.
Why did they hurl missiles?
And we exchanged blows. They hurled missiles at me because when they are verbally abusive to me, I capture them on my camera phone.
Why are they verbally abusive to you?
I don't know. I don't know them.
So just
I don't know why they're expressing interest in my property. If they spot an iguana, they try to catch the iguana. So they I mean,
Yes, sir. Are you close to a playing field?
no, I am not even not very. I'm like 2 blocks away from the park, but they
Okay.
pass my house en route to the park.
All right. So how they get into interactions with you?
But this is what I'm saying. About 2-3 years back, they spotted an iguana, and I suppose in a bit to catch it, what they
So
did,
it's the same young men?
different faces, but they're from the same
All right.
community, the same club.
That's all. We're not from the same club. It's different youth men are talking about interfering with you.
Yes,
Why?
but on that Saturday,
That's all. How you and them get into infractions if the plane is 2 blocks away and you're just on the street that they pass down and different persons interfere with you?
well, they pass on the way from, I guess, from their residence wherever to the park where they practice,
Right.
right? So,
But how is the confrontation between you and them? How that began?
but this is what I'm explaining to you about
No, forget about 3 years ago because it's
But this is the origin of it.
This is other fellas. Just a minute. You're telling me that these are other people that interfered with you now. It's not the same fellas from 3 years ago, no?
The faces are different. They are the same people, but these two from the group, the faces are different.
Alright. So these 2 particular people from the group continuously harassing them?
Yes.
Yes. Alright.
But in any case, the faces are different, so they would leave their community, and they don't have to be attending.
No. It's either the same people from 3 years ago harassing you.
There are a number of them, and they show up in different groups. So the faces are the same, but they would show up in different groups. They're not all of them.
I don't understand.
I don't.
The same fellas that coming back, or
The same people, but they show up in different groups, right? So it's not same. However many of them all the time. It might be 2 of them. Was 2 of them 2 Saturdays back. On another occasion, 4 of them.
But the 4 was the same too.
No, one of them. One of them, like most recently, like when they were leaving their area to pass. I was.
Which their area? Where their area is?
I tracked them to the like the Kelly Quarry Streets area in Diego Martin, right?
So why you track them to there?
Because of the ongoing victimization.
No. You don't do that. You be the person be harassing the guys, you know.
I am the person harassing them. Why would I harass them? What motive would I have to harass them? They're the ones who approach me. How is it that they can be verbally abusive to me, right? And I am the one, and repeatedly too, and I am the one harassing them because I am curious as to where they originate from.
But what I'm saying is, don't want you to put yourself in harm's way by following persons who you see making threats to you.
Well, okay.
All right,
well,
that's a job for the police.
But that's not harassment. It is because of their harassment. I agree with you. I might be.
But I don't want you to put yourself in harm's way.
But I have already undertaken that, and I do capture them. I do capture footage of them when they approach me, because I explained to you. I was trying to explain to you that outside of the practice sessions, they would leave their area and they would pass by to be verbally abusive, and in all form and fashion, right? And these are underage. These are underage children.
During their training, they will leave the training to come.
No. When they don't have training, so for example, some months back, Friday or Saturday, I think it was close to the end of the term at the time. They left their area. They had no training in the park, and they sought me out. I had undertaken some work to the front of my premises, so they happened to catch sight of me. And I don't know if they're not acting in collusion with somebody.
They capsized what?
What is that?
I said they happened to what?
They happened. What's that?
I said I didn't get that part.
Yeah, I had undertaken work to the front of my premises.
Right.
And they happened to to pass by at the same time, catch sight of me on the two occasions, the Friday and Saturday, and target me. I don't know if they're not acting in collusion with someone.
Target you in what way?
To be verbally abusive.
Okay, so you were in the yard and the pass and they sort of verbally abuse you?
Yes.
Okay.
Right?
You have a problem with the fellas trading in the park?
But I am not even, my residence is not near the park. So I don't have to have a problem with them trading in the park. If they pass on their way to the park, I wouldn't even know. If they pass on their way to the park and they are about their business and they do not interfere with me, they don't meddle with me, I would not even know, because once I am indoors, I'm oblivious to most of what is happening outside.
Okay.
All of that is irrelevant. I'm an adult. I have a life. Why would I be, so involved in their affairs as to their practice or whatever it is? I'm explaining that they have been targeting me.
Well, what I want you to do is, you need to return to the police station and make a formal report.
But the police is sabotaging me. This is what I'm explaining to you. The police is sabotaging me. This is why I contacted the hotline.
Well, you need to listen. Now, the thing about it is that we at the Police Complaints Authority, we would not be able to intervene in the matter unless you go back to the station and make a report.
I did that.
You get a receipt. Yes, now? Do you have a receipt?
No, I was not issued a receipt.
All right. So, I'll give you another number. All right? For the Police Complaints Division. All right? What they will do is they will instruct you to collect a complaint form and fill out that form.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, thank you very much.
And sometimes they may even put you on to the senior superintendent in St. James Police Station so that he will give the officers at the West End Police Station instructions as to what to do.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, yes.
The number is
623.
6110.
6110.
Yeah, no, that is the Police Complaints Division. They are not affiliated to the Police Complaints Authority. All right, but in matters like what you're explaining in terms of the officers not taking a report and they're not responding to the reports in terms of the harassment you're receiving.
Yeah, they damage my USB cable.
Right. They are the better organization to deal with that part in terms of the officers responding. All right? Because you have a live matter going on. I want you to do that, to go through that process first. And then in whatever you submit to them, you can submit one to us also.
Okay, right? So I'm calling this contact number 623-6110.
Correct, that's the Police Complaints Division. Just basically tell them the problem you have in the Western Division. They're not taking any reports about harassment you're receiving. And the last report you make, you didn't get a receipt. When they went back, they had no record of a report.
And they damaged the cable.
They will instruct you as to exactly what you need to do. All right?
Yes, okay.
Okay then.
Thank you very much. Bye.
No problem.
All right, bye-bye.